Hello. Hello, hello. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, yeah. Thank you for responding in the chat, so I could add the chat overlay as usual. I'm doing good. I'm on vacation, relaxing, being judged by people about what I wear. Because someone today was not ready for a grown man with overall. It was quite funny. I hope it's not starting right away, so I could chat a bit. Okay, perfect. Yeah, funny today. I went to brunch with my boyfriend, and then there's someone from the restaurant. Yeah, overall is celibate, and there was someone, an employee from the restaurant that welcomes you and sit you down at some spot, and he saw us and he was coming over us, and he was staring me down like, what the gay fuck are you? And yeah, he was totally judging me. He was like staring straight at me, up and down and up and down and up. Look over at my boyfriend for a moment. Look at me back, up and down. He went to sit us, and he went away. And while going away, he was looking back over his shoulder and looking at me again. It was wild. And yeah, I get mine. Oh, maybe. Well, I don't judge, but I was more flamboyant today, so might get some stares from people, but you know, living for it. To be honest, I'm living my truth. But yeah, my overalls I did get mine at Simon's. In my case, I have to try on a few from different brands because I have a belly, and sometimes when trying to adjust the two straps for the overall, sometime it would bend the cloth in the front, like doing a curve like that and being baggy around my chest area, and then I have to try another brand to see one where I can adjust the strap and everything fits perfectly. Mine is a little bit over $100 Canadian dollars. But in a sense, it's like made out of denim. It's kind of a shorts, kind of a pants, and as a top at the same time. Yeah, you're in the right price. Looming around the $100 is it's a good price in general. Unless you don't want something made out of denim, then you might get something cheaper, maybe with some cotton or I don't know, suede maybe. But yeah. So back to the game. We have sent off our first companion, Edwin, back to the Commonwealth realm, and we're trying to get everyone free and out. And yeah, so he's first, and now it's supposed to get a little bit quicker to send off some other people, so we might be able to send off 1, 2, or 3 people per game session now. So we'll try to do that and see the finale of the game. Yeah, thank you. So let's continue where we were. Next morning, Wolfred calls everyone together before the black wagon. This old wagon is more than it appears. With Bertrude's hair, it escorts you across the sea to me. Now, it shall escort us anywhere the stars require. Come and see. So we step inside. Oh. Something has changed about the wagon's interior. What looked before to be old cracks and signs of age now expose various intricate components once hidden from view. You are the Night Wings. You should travel in their customary way. He turns to you, indicating levers and devices marked with symbols from the book. Now, reader, whenever you're ready, you may take us up. I'll show you all. And everyone else, hang on to something. We're gonna take off. Take off. Boom. We're flying now. After having soared into the sky, the black wagon remains aloft somehow. Hey now, we're docking! Okay, he's happy. By the Undergang! The Nightwing sails the skies again, wheresoever the star may call for them. There is one catch. The downsides provide few locales suitable for landing, though we should be able to find at least a couple of landing places near to where we're going. Will then make my way by land or sea toward our destination. Now, without further ado, let us proceed. So let's fly. Da, 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 da. Oh, we can boost. Okay, okay. It's not here. We have to fly way down. What is that? As you soar above the waters of Wilm Grove, you notice Sir Gilman settle up to you very slowly. We are very high above the waters. If this knight is not mistaken, this knight brethren lurk beneath the surface there, in numbers untold. Fortunately, if I were to come crashing to the surface now, then this knight, why he would receive a watery burial in the custom of his kind. Okay, it's flavor texting. Okay. The forbidden cairn of lies below. Not many exiles see fit to cross beyond it. Some fear that listless remain of Takshi's shoulders shall snatch them up if they attempt to cross. Others simply do not want to pass through the flagging hands. Few know its true significance as we do, although your adversaries, the Pyre, should be underway here now. Soon you shall confront them once again. Okay. Oh yeah, I can see the option of what it's giving if we're landing somewhere else. Are we doing Mudbat or Wild Curs? I think we need some Mudbat. Let's, oh, can I land here? Yeah. Let's do some spa day. You touch down in the heart of Homure Valley, where first you face the fate and the dissidents. You briefly wonder where they might be now, and how they fare. You join your companions for a routine inspection of the wagon following its flight. Gay confirms the wagons will withstand the shifting temperature and still appear to be in reasonable shape. Tamita managed to calm some of the drive imps prone to dizziness or frenzy at high altitudes. Other than that, everything checked out, and the rest of the crew got through the flight without complaint. You now have a little time before having to set forth by land. Okay. Okay. Sir Gilman is shivering there after the black wagon maiden voyage through the sky. Master Reader, this night is very slightly out of sort is all. He merely appears terrified, but he assures you that his seeming cowardice is but an optical illusion in this case. Pamita overhears and joins you. Flying nuts for everyone, Sir Knight. This night their Tilly conquers, though anyone at all can stand it, he has yet to understand. Well, let's see what it's like to swim the waters of the Sea Dominion. All those glorious murky waters, engulfing indigenous warfare to be sure, but otherwise a joy to cut across, to feel the coolness of the wave in one gill slit in the light. Though this knight is now accustomed to his life above the surface. Flying just the same, Sir Knight. It resists those of us not born to it. I, in turn, have wondered what your seas are like, but the thought of swimming filled me with disgust. Though I haven't had to swim, and you know how to fly, that's very brave of you, and you handle it better than some art fledgling I've met in my days. You get used to it. She departs, but you sense Sir Gilman's feeling better after the exchange. Oh, more hope. Okay. No one seemed very much inclined to explore the blistering environs here, except for Gay, who is more upbeat than usual. A secret bath in mud cleanses the mind. At least I think it does, but come look! She draws you by the hand towards one of the muddy pits and jumps right in, laughing. At first you are put off, and yet her joy is infectious. Soon you are in better spirits as is she. You return together to the Black Wagon, where you find yourself with time and motivation to pursue your vocations. +2 hopes. And let's mentor companion. So, who shall I mentor? One. I think I will go with Pamita to get more AXP. Why certainly, reader darling, are good of you to ask. You and Pamita go over your understanding of her aura and its connection to her presence, both physical and spiritual. The discussion proves informative. We all have auras all the time, I think. We just can't always seize them. Good. Let's continue on our journey. At dawn, everyone seems to have recovered from the rigors of your maiden voyage across the sky. It is time to return to the cairn of Ahub and confront the Pyre arts again. Oh, what is that? Oh, I can play the xylophones. Let's talk to Gay. Gay seems to be talking to the Black Wagon's wall again, though this time something seems to have come over her. Little brother, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? You aren't sure whether to check in with her or leave her be. Well, let's listen. You sense now it's not the time to interrupt, and that Gay is on the verge of confronting some long dormant emotions which she ought to face. He's always said that there was something wrong with me, but they wouldn't really tell me what. They wouldn't say. They said I was moon touch. But so what? So then the scribes, they called me here. They are the ones who brought me here. Not those people. They were so cruel. They always were so cruel. They didn't have a little brother at the time. No one that I recall, really. Although so much of it back then, I can't tell how much of it I dreamt. Most of it I didn't want it to be true. But I remember that they threw me out. They decided they would throw me out and let the scribes take care of me, they said. The scribes, they would take care of me. It was so very quiet here, and I was alone again, although I think I like it more being alone down here than being alone back there. Everybody is alone down here, and so it makes me feel less alone somehow. Back there, why, I would sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, but here there was hardly anyone at all. But I knew that I was closer to the scribes. I knew that they were in the sky above, and I did search for them up there, you know? And then, one night, I found them. I saw the stars, and they were falling to the ground, and I thought, why is it the scribes themselves are crying? Are they sad? And maybe, are they sad for me? Well, that was when I first saw you, little brother. With your help, I would get closer to Scribe. That way, maybe they could answer all my questions, don't you think? But I'm so very glad I found you and the others. I'm finally not alone. I'm finally not alone. And more importantly, I think sometimes I even feel that way. That I'm not alone. Maybe as we get closer, maybe I will get to feel that way more than being here or being anywhere with you and all my friends. She falls silent. Though you were concerned for her at first, you sense that now she's at peace. She wanders off, paying you no notice in the least. You sense you have a better understanding of her now. Okay. We got some story going on with the gay. Hey guys, come on in! Say now, what happened to that Smiley Edwin guy? Did he really get out of here in your row or what? Oh yeah, he's out. Oh. Oh yeah, we now got a brooch of quickness that I could give to someone. Let's give that to you to get quicker. Perfect. What is that? You have more chance to banish someone, and I like that you can come back more quickly. Okay. Well, I don't have any much money to any of that. So let's wait. And let's commence the ride already. Everything is set for the ride to commence, and all is quiet amid the barren waits of cairn of a home. All there is left to do is wait for the nightfall to set it. You observe Sir Gilman gliding back and forth, back and forth. You sense something is weighing on his mind. This night, it's not the night at all. This night betrayed his former commander, abandoned his brethren of the Sea Dominion. But what is knighthood even? What is knighthood if it's a means having to follow such a craven as that Sir Deluge? See the nonsense, Gilman. Focus on the right. Focus on the right. Focus on the right. He notices you finally. Oh, Master Reader, this knight did not see you there just now, such as his preoccupation with the task at hand. Now that this knight stands prepared, he has no misgiving whatsoever when it comes to battling his triumvirate. Please consider letting this knight participate, for he has honor to restore. Then a glimmering within the sky draw its attention. Okay. So we want to play in the right. I mean, fine by me, I guess.
Reader, ever persevering, aren't we? Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough. Your chosen adversaries here shall be the Pyre Hearts. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
Gilman, still not a better with your new friend like all the other duties and responsibilities? Sir Delos wrestled with his mask for a time. This knight is most surprised that you have the courage even to show yourself. You speak of courage, Sir Deluge, but this knight has very little else to say to the likes of you. That's figures, Gilman. You are not a knight at all. You are a tinsy minnow swimming in the seas of minnows many times your size, and you much more honor too. Then something comes over Sir Gilman, but just as soon as it fades, Sir Gilman slinks away. Disgraceful, you night wings! You are stupid to have taken that one in, and you are no good at the rights. And another thing, we do not fear you. This knight's companion have grown so much stronger since we dumped that worthless Sir Gilman. You sense Sir Deluge speak the truth. The Pyre Arts are more capable than before. Oh.
The rite shall begin forthwith.
Okay, I can't see what they have. Okay. So they're quick. And he has nothing. Okay. Let's choose Pamita. Let's choose Gilman. Oh yeah, she doesn't want to play with Pamita. Let's choose Yay then.
It is done.
Those Pyre Hearts are so cruel to our friend Gilman. I don't think that should be allowed. Come then, Nightwing, shows this night how you defend the honor of the miserable minnow whom you harbor. On guard!
Now begin. My.
Oh my god, okay. Ooh! I have to watch out because...
A brave and
Oh.
respected act from Sir Deluge.
I forgot how to play.
Quite the close call there, no? Headlong goes Sir Gilman into flame.
Okay.
Avatar, be gone! Your exiles, the orb quenches the flame.
I should really watch out about.
Now then. A rude predicament for the Pyre hearts. Fear not the purifying flame. Quench now their pyre. Exactly
Woo!
by the book.
Okay, we can do this.
Do you believe you can prevail in this? That ought to wake you up.
Oh,
Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own. Ah. Yes. Alas.
it's not good. Another most inglorious defeat is imminent. This knight can feel in his bone.
Seize the orb. Oh. Your
Oh my
flames
god.
and it is done.
Oh, they did it.
The pyre hearts prevail. Their pyre burns.
Oh my
whilst
god.
their adversaries
It's so
is
hard now.
Perhaps your fortune shall be better next time.
You and the Nightwings may have experienced your first defeat, but this is not the end. Rather, this is an opportunity for you and your fellow exile to press onward. Pamita, for example, learned a valuable lesson this night. So too has Sir Gilman, not in spite of his setback with the pirate, but because of it. And Gay is no exception. She has gained more insight here as well. Your fellow exile all gain enlightenment and learn and grow from one transpire. And your story shall continue. Excuse me. My god, sorry. The choice of whether to accept such outcome now and throughout your quest is to be yours alone. Do you see? I made you defeat, Gilman! You were a fool to abandon us! You may have prevailed, sir, but we are not defeated. We are never defeated, and for our path is toward enlightenment. Your victory means nothing. Shut up! You know exactly what you are, Gilman. You call this knight a craven, yet your courage is a mere facade. And everybody knows. Sir Gilman does not reply, although you sense the words of Sir Deluge got to him.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Okay. Yeah.
Until the stars align.
Well, it was pretty bad. You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles ceded victory to the Pyre Arts, and you will find Wilfred waiting for you there. An unfortunate result back there, my girl. But let us focus on the bigger picture now. I have something that I wish to share with you, if you're a moment. We have discussed of the plan of which we are all a part. I have a mean of measuring your progress toward the goal of it. I'd like for you to take a look. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next.
It started dusty.
Look forth. I expect you shall again see several shining stars where you saw once saw just but one. Several shining stars, a trick of the eye, or the will of the scribe, who can say? I too once gained this newfound vision many years ago, following my first liberation rite, and I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. I realize that in choosing whom the Nightwing confronted right, we in turn influence which triumvirate we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contain further details. Henceforth, you may use Wolfed Planner. Okay, to see your current progress. Oh my god. What is that? Using Wolfed Planner, you may assess your progress toward your ultimate goal as well as the current standing of your adversaries. Wolfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may not look over now or anything in the Black Wagon while searching for the star. Okay, we can see how many. So now we fated Pyre Arts. They have one victory. Okay, so they were the worst, and we lost to the worst. Got it. Cool. Okay. Goal. Glade of Live. And if we go for 50-50, I was going for there anyway. You're set to encounter the Winddrawn, led by the witch Undialed. However, Atlantis' sure intentions seem one ought to beware of her. He then revealed what he has learned of her in her designs. Witch Undialed, one of the bug dwellers and head of the Withdrawn, a triumvirate more interesting in legend of Islak, the Astral-born, than his rights. Her kind was known to be reclusive in the Commonwealth, yet she was brazen in her disdain for common values. She practiced the unspeakable. Somehow one day her research into flammable reagent grew into an obsession with Islak, despite widely held belief that he's dead or never did exist. But Undialed held that Islak is merely dormant and shall someday be reborn, with newfound anger, which could only be sated by devouring the world. Then at last could Ishlak return to a glorious home, the Undying would go with him. When Commonwealth officials show him up to take Undying in for spreading unrest, she was all too eager to comply. After all, a sentence to the non-side meant being that much closer to Ishlak's resting place, where she believed she had much work to do, where the Windrun stood ready to assist. In short, the eight scribe certainly would not approve of what she aims to do, so be careful in her presence, reader, and for now, good night. You bid the lone minstrel a restful night in kind. It is too late to take flight, so you expect to press on right, come to the light. Let's talk to Sir Gilman as well. Sir Gilman is in a contemplative mood. He has been rather quiet, at least more than usual, ever since his confrontation with Sir Deluge. He notices you there and slide forward in solemn manner. This night is know what he shall do now when all of this is over, Master Reader. We worm knights were all born and raised to prove ourselves superior to all the others billions of our kind, to lead our lives however short with glory. From the moment we shove past our whimling brethren in our egg sacks, to the very end we are conditioned to excel, to prevail at all cost. The restless pursuit of glory of fame was so far, it leads most of his knights kind only to an early doom, or in the case of Sir Deluge, it leads to a life of falsehood, a life of low deceit, abusing one fellow worm knight, shrinking one's responsibility, in living in constant fear. This knight cannot abide this former commander, yet pities him. There must be more to honor than to lead a life engulfed in endless conflict. Then he looks at you intensely. This knight shall ever say to honor out, when all of this is ended, Master Reader. Thus he vows to you, and is ever grateful that your guidance leads him to this new awakening. But until such time, this knight is duty bound unto the Nightwing. This, the fulfillment of our plan and our pursuit of freedom, is to be his final quest. But what awaits him afterwards, no mere quest. The honor that this knight has sought, it cannot fully be achieved through knighthood, can it? It requires something more. I trust you understand. The slither off is held high, though not merely in pride. Something has changed in him. To presence permanently. Okay. Let's continue our journey. Let's take off and go down. So, familiar spot and convenient landing area where you should be able to pursue your vacation. You know, sister, I gotta say, I never did get over it on taking us through blooming poles that first time way back then. To think that someone of your character would side with Jody rather than myself. It is fortunate for her sake that the reader does not often heed your advice, Greentail. Hey, that's cold, Jody! My sister here listened to me at every turn. I will have you know, except for the first time. Shame we shall never know that the lies await us at Hollow Root. Oh, you missed out. You mark my word, we all be riding aside by now rather than sputtering about this whole thing. No doubt. Despite how he appeared to you at first, they both seemed to be in good spirit, reminiscing about old times. Oh, they got +1 hope for the next ride. Well, let's go to Blowing Pool. You make such a successful landing in Downside Prairie near the southern edge of the downside. Memories of having first met Edwin, Jodariel, and Rookie come flooding back. You now should have some time in the vicinity before continuing onward toward the Rage of Gold Byland. After having reached the lush overgrowth of Blooming Pool, you volunteer to survey the grounds. You prepare to head out. However, your companion beats you to it in this case. Easy does it, reader darling. Rookie and I were thinking we'll take this one. They depart, leaving you to rest up. When the later return with nothing much to report, you are feeling better and are in the midst of deciding which of your vocation to pursue. Well, let's train them some more. Let's go with Tizo. You ask Tizo to explain to you in his word the history of the 8 scribe and speak to how the variant background form the basis of not just the right but of the Commonwealth. Okay. Thank you, Tizo. Someone wants to speak to me? Pamita? When Pamita by herself again through her expression is grow darker than her custom. Leave me be, will you, reader darling? Trying to get some good and proper mopping done here, and you're distracting me. Leave me be, reader. Just leave me be, reader. Just leave me be. You don't want to know what's lurking in my heart or mind. What you find there isn't pretty. Yet something about her process is different to you now. You know that with her conditioning she can resist scrutiny, but now her thoughts are laid bare to you. Mmm. I think she asked to leave her, so I will leave her. Pamita's thoughts are her own business. The fleeting connection between you is severed. Thoughts are loathsome things, reader. It is difficult to know how best to hide them. Words are plain enough for you to see by now. She exhaled and looked askance. You know, by now, why I am in dismissed with all of you. You could say I lack Tamita's sense of commitment or zeal. She lives only to see your nation overthrown, or something worse, if she can have her way. Centuries of conflict can be emboldening that way, especially when one's sister's leading cause of death is Commonwealth forged steel, wielded with the utmost of mercy, of course. Well, I had little patience for senseless of it myself. Making a bit of a pariah, I suppose. I knew Tamita was going to get herself another skill someday. But when she was to fly out on this big mission of hers, I had other arrangements made. But after she was caught, you people did not exactly uphold their hand of the bargain. I knew there was such risk, of course, and yet a chance is still a chance. Tamita was clipped and cast down. A mercy, they call it. I did not see it that way, and in my growing protest of her treatment, I was soon enough to follow. She fell silent for a while. I haven't decided if I entirely regret my action, but I do seek Tamita's forgiveness, and I wish she could see my thoughts for what they were, as it seems you can. Then she might realize our nation's people have more in common than she knows. Sometimes I wonder which of them the stupider. She brushes past you and out of the wagon for now. Okay, let's continue our journey. To the Ridge of Gold. Here in the wind-swept field of the downside prairie, you encounter a messenger him come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. The news this time pertained to Edwin, whom you liberated of the fall of Sonyan. You learn Edwin returned safely to the Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcome, his past transgressions all forgiven. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the council or the blood border, each equally as lucrative and secretive as well. However, he refused, and before the stunned council member could do anything about it, he left them. He since made contact with Wilfred's agents and is working together with them. Thus, the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Per the messenger, Im Custom, the last part of the message was transcribed from Edwin word for word and says, "Keep going. I see you here." You thank the messenger him for relaying this information. Soon your companions are all abuzz about it. He did it. A glorious example, Edwin sets for all of us. Wonder if he'll ever find the one he fell for. I always thought Edwin was looking for someone out there back home. Do you think he found her? Yeah, that's how he done it, Win. Right behind you, chum. Yeah. Okay. The news of Edwin's liberation fills you and your fellow exile with newfound resolve. And we got one more orb for the right. Something new at the shop. Oh, but this is good though. Mm-hmm. Uh, okay, no effect on this. Okay. Let's commence the next ride. And let's hope it's going better than the last one. Ugh. Though the now familiar surroundings of the Ridge of Gold made preparation faster than before, the stars are already aflame by the time you and the others gather. The rites against the Withdrawn is commencing soon. Please be ready, madame. Shouldn't be a problem. Always good to stretch my wing a bit. Besides, wish them all good fortune in turn. Little else is said, and together you watch the celestial harmony in common size and await the Withdrawn. Okay.
The time is nigh, you exiles of the Night Wings. You are returned once more unto the Ridge of Gold. The adversaries you are to confront shall be the Withdrawn. Reduce their pyre to a smolder and step closer to freedom. Now, prepare yourselves.
Yes, time is measured. Flames ye there. A mockery. It's time. All for his luck. No matter the results. And no one your cuts. Your adversaries are prepared, reader. We shall conduct the rites on your behalf.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Let's see what they have. Okay, more damage. I guess they all... Oh, they don't have all the same. Okay. Large blasts. Okay. Okay, it can implode. Bonus damage. So they kind of both of the same except for... Okay, got it. I think I want you.
Tizo.
I want Tizo. I think I want Jodariel. And I think I want Rookie.
Very well.
We got this, people! Hear us, Islak. Bring to us this terrible power.
Commence.
Oh,
To glory. Eludes
oof. 25. That's a big deal.
There goes Tizo. From burning
How do I jump already? Forgot how to jump.
Tizo doubts their power.
Yes. Okay. You stand against us once again. Big and irrelevant to us or to our purpose.
Now for their pyre. Rookie doused the
Woo!
adversary's flames.
Okay. We're back. We're back.
All of the night wings banished. To each his own. Not much of a
Whoa!
success that time.
What?
The orb
Boom.
engulfed in fire. Udmilda plunges into flame.
Okay, I cannot implode with Tizo because otherwise... No! Out there going so fast!
Perhaps they do.
Oh my
share
god!
freedom and
I'm terrible!
the right.
It was going so well! Oh my god.
There is much to learn from this experience.
It's not going good.
Until the next rite.
I did get some money out of it. my god. Back at the Black Wagon, the Nightwings are unwinding after they failed to prevail over the Windrun in the evening clash. The deadest hour of the night is approaching, so now you excuse yourself to read the star outside and plot the course for your next confrontation. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. The bug. Okay, let's see the stat. So 5 win, 4 loss. 6 win, 3 loss. 5-5. Yeah, I thought the best was going back to the bug. We have to. So we have to have. So we're to have another brush with Tamita. Perhaps she'll spare me yet another moment of her time. She's here because of me, and I am here for her. Tamita then tells you more of the next arbitrary, her own blood sister. Tamita Tain, a harp of a highwing remnants, raised from birth to excel in outwitting and outmaneuvering her enemies. She seems driven by her hatred to the Commonwealth. After retreating to the mountains centuries ago, the harps refused to join the Commonwealth, and those old tensions boiled over into raids or skirmishes or all-out war. Flight tacticians such as Tamita gave the I-Wing's remnants a swift and powerful military presence to this day, despite the harp's small numbers. She once hatched ambitious plans to overthrow the Commonwealth. Reaching its defenses to her sister could bring down untold destruction. On the darkest night of the year, she led a daring infiltration mission deep into the enemy's land. It almost worked. However, she was betrayed by someone very close to her, someone branded as Commonwealth sympathizer, Tamita. Tamita was caught, clipped, and subsequently exiled as a prisoner of the war, but being trapped within the downside only stoked her fury. I wound up in here not too long afterwards. Anyway, it's a complicated what happened between us. What I did for her own good, and that's all of her sisters. Though I'm beginning to doubt that Tamita will ever see it that way. We'll see, I suppose. But for now, I'd best try and catch what sleep I'm able. Pleasant dreams, then, darling. You bid a good night, Pamita, in turn. No, not time now to make flight preparation, though come morning the Black Wagon will press onward. Let's talk to Gay. Gay seems to be in a happy mood, though she always seems to be around Jodaria, who is listening to her with patience. So I would just look within sallow caps each daybreak for morning dew to drink, and once in a while I will find maybe a stream to drink from too. Though I get very thirsty sometimes too. I tried drinking tree sap once. It wasn't very good. Really, it was really bad, I guess. She seems to be discussing how exactly she managed to survive downside all alone for so long. Judea watches her intently all the while. Food? Well, food was harder to find, usually because this is a bit embarrassing, but I try never to harm living things, because it makes me very sad. But sometimes it is hard. It is the way of things. I understand, and so I would eat as often needed to, and I try a lot of different things to see if they were good. Most of them weren't, though. But I got by. I learned to get by. I learned to knew how a little bit because back home where I came from, they had to get by there too. Here, well, it was harder, but it wasn't much harder, really, in a way. Jodariel remained silent for some time as Gay trails off. Then she embraces Gay and holds her gently. Gay lets out a breath, but says nothing, either for a while. Gay, may I ask a question of you? Me? Of course. What question is it? How old are you? Do you know? Oh, I'm 19 years old. That is all old I am. I think. Truly, then you have seen a lot in not a lot of time. Know what? Know that what you have achieved, it is a feat. I have known seasoned soldiers who could not have lived through the experiences you have described. Oh, really? Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have seldom seen Gay look joyful. As for Jardariel, you could count on one hand the numbers of times you have seen her smile play across her lips. You leave them to the conversation. Okay. Time to take off. A gloom hangs thick above the pit of millet, and all around it. You are brave to seek your adversaries here again, reader. Many in the downside believe it is nothing other than a fall then. They take the tales of Islak Astralbond to be mythology, embellished through retelling over time. You have met others such as Witchamdial, who believes otherwise, although whichever the belief, I knew of none who would go near a place unless the stars demands it. Thus shall you coming right against the essence take place in complete secrecy, as always the right to have. Below amidst the desolation of flagging ants, you see big birch roots from which you first embarked by sea. You wonder how its venerable proprietor is faring. I'm certain that big birch root may have left a strong impression on you all. She's not easy to forget. I've known her since before my exile, or hers. She's been here a long time. I've sent my agent to repay her for assisting you and to send her our regards. The whole wagon must have been in need of some repair. Okay. Oh, we got a couple of places we could land. Time for vacation. Let's land here. I'm curious. Let's land here. You return to the small region known as Flagging End. Straight away you sense a hair of dread, yet clings the hope that you can make your stay as brief as possible. You and your fellow exiles have time to yourself before the day is done. Nonetheless, the dismal environs soon take their toll on everyone. Bury the dead. You accompany Tariq in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its queries, and make no attempt to look in the eyes. Tariq offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Coldmoat, where many exiles of the downside see their final days. A glimmer of shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thought piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to work to you in your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom of the spirit. You recite such words as seem best fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. Whoa! A pricey mushroom. Being here in the flagging hands continued to sap everyone's spirit. Let's go to the pit of millet. En route to the pit of millet, the wagon came to a sudden halt. That does it. I'm leaving. The cause of Jordariel's outburst soon becomes apparent. Well, reader darling, at least some of us know how to take a joke, wouldn't you say? Look, she was reminiscing once again about her soldier's days, and I just happened to point out, I may have suggested the fiery destruction of the spiral sanctum happened on her former Onion's watch. I mean, didn't it? Not that she would have made much of a difference had she been there herself. She ought to thank the saint that she was spared by her exile here. I thought she held no love for your commonwealth. I shall never understand what it is people ever saw in that dreadful place, but I guess I hit the sour spot. I should probably apologize. She swoops off. There is no sign of either one of them. You organize a small search, it proves fruitless, but then Jodariel returns alone as if nothing happened. She is back to her calm self. Let us continue. I regret the interruption. Pamita soon come back as well. Oh, don't worry, darling. I have definitely patched things up between us. Honest. At least, I think perhaps I didn't make things worse. She returns to her business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travel, but make a note to follow up with them. Well, they seem to have a good relationship. Oh yeah. It shows you several bottles of multicolored liquid of some sort. Some serum, star serums, and moon serums. Yeah, they taste pretty good, I guess. But then besides, they got just a little left you need. You know what I mean? You get thirsty for it and don't even worry and get some more. Yeah, because I want to know if that does something. No. It's only for selling, and I think it's good to sell that. Hmm. Let's take this. Damage dealt, presence, the side. Okay, so let's commence the ride. This afternoon, it's just beginning to give away to nightfall, and as you and your companion finish making preparation for the coming ride, through all the ceremony, you really realize Pamita is nowhere to be found. The last anybody saw of her was shortly after the black wagon came to rest here, a pit of millet. She returned just as you were beginning to plan to search for her. Sorry to have you worried you there, reader darling. Just getting a little antsy, it's all. Had to go and spread my wings a bit and shake all away my nerves. She is holding something back. Don't you get in my head. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Damn it. Damn you, reader. Get out. Get out. Get out. Anyhow, it's look as if show's about to start. I shall be in the field with the others. As Pamita departs, you see she is right, as the star above began to shine. You know she's about to face her sister Tamita once again. You accept that this is a very private matter between them. Yeah. Something else catches you notice in the sky this time. Strange new stars shimmering about the one you recognize. The great and titans have returned. Some of them, in merely in spirit, not in form, but those dark stars are portentous sign. Though they may light your way, beware the path which they illuminate, reader. Henceforth you may invite the influence of the Titan star.
Behold, the Titan stars.
To start this right, your powers shall. Oh. Well, I will start only by doing the right because I lost the last two, and yeah, it seems quite horrible.
The Titan stars. Burning remnants of monstrosities felled by the scribes themselves. Who could stand
Let's
against their
hope we get
fury?
something better now.
You are wise to have resisted their seductions, reader. Best focus on your adversaries, keen as they are to confront you once again. Put out their pyre first, and show them the glory of the Night Wings. Now then, make ready for the right.
The wing exile of the essence take position opposite your companions, and their leader soon assert herself. Pamita, come forth! No trickery this time. She appears as asked to remain silent as her blood sister studies her for a time. Tamita then reaches for her mask. You look worried to me, sister. Oh, too little sleep, I guess. I do get rather anxious sometimes on the night before one of these things. It can be a lot of pressure. Understandable. The two of them says nothing for a time. You cannot discern what they're thinking. The R-Wing remnants all seem to be very mentally acute, trained as they are from birth. Soon enough, Pamita cuts through the tension, her tone light as ever. So, given further thought to my proposal then? I have. And? And I think that now is not the time for talk. Besides, your comrades there surely give you them pause. Even now, they must be questioning your loyalty. What? But I... Oh, cut it with the stammering, Pamita. It is very unbecoming, you know that. And you be sure to tell those comrades of yours what you propose to me. She dons her mask once more. As she rejoins the other exiles of the Essence, Pamita hesitates before returning to your group. I told her she could take my place. That I would keep her up to date about our progress and that she could take my place if ever it was time for me to go. But you don't have to worry. For one thing, she refused. And for another, well, I better tell you later. For now, remember, you can count on me.
Now let us begin.
I don't know.
Sir Gilman.
I guess Gilman.
Joe Dariel.
I guess Jodariel. And probably gay.
Now,
Oh, I hope that Pamita and Tamita makes amends somehow, but because my understanding is that family is important, isn't it? Face us, wastrel of the Commonwealth. The pain and loss of your defeat this night shall reverberate not only in your hollow hearts, but in the homeland that abandoned you. Are you quite sure it has to be this way then, sister? There's no compromise here, Pamita. Not for traitor to my country or my blood. I understand. So be it.
begin. Alas for Gilman. Your pyre is the first to falter.
You have better to do than that, you Commonwealth plebs.
Splendid. Now go. The essence banished to the last.
Boom.
Name of Solium
Woo! Okay.
Each pyre now burns no more brightly than the other.
Boom.
So it is.
Okay, we're back. We're back.
Best not get overconfident, Nightwings. Righteous fire!
Woo! Okay.
Now to the flame. Their
Boom.
flame has died a little. There goes Tamatha.
Woo!
Vampire sputters.
Let's go. Let's go.
No more than a lick of flame remains. Almost. And it
Boom.
is done.
Oh yeah, we're back.
Their hapless
Woo.
adversary stood no chance.
Woo!
The
Do, do,
ceremony
do, do,
is
do,
complete.
do, 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 do. You win, blood sister. You win. I don't suppose that mean you're reconsider. You know that I cannot. You were always obstinate, but in that regard and all others which count for anything, you are inferior to me. Remember that. What you offer is meaningless to me. I shall free myself without your help, or that of anyone. Now then, farewell. Wait, what of your comrades, the ensigns? You must need them at least. Mincing my words as ever, Pamita. Know that I do love you, in a way. Is that what you wish to hear? But my purpose is plain, and you stand in its way. You are fool to think my freedom is my goal. My freedom is a means toward the ends, the likes of which you never abide. Do you think that you could sway me from my purpose, Pamita? Pamita remained silent for some time. No, I think you will struggle to destroy Commonwealth, no matter what it takes. No matter if, in doing so, you are destroyed instead. Just so. So then, you understand me after all. Pamita does not turn to watch her blood sister depart.
The rights do tend
Ah, thank
to
you.
trust.
I'm glad we still can win some of those. I was worried for a while. Utter nonsense. All of this. All we have come this far. Fortune alone cannot be the cause. Ooh. Let's add that.
She now stands closer to the scribes.
I feel so overwhelmed, I think, because I think they speak to me and lift me up whenever I begin to think that I'm going to fall. Oh yeah, I forgot she can salute.
Until the next rite.
Until the next rite. Yeah. I'm glad we did one of those. It was going poorly. I was worried that the game was becoming already super hard and had nothing that I can do to succeed. Back at the wagon after vanquishing the essence almost effortlessly. Well, I did put some effort there. Do not mince my word. You're about to join the others discussing the outcome when Wilfred finds you. Good work back there, my girl. Though I'm afraid I must pull you away from any rivalry, for there is something you should see. Please join me outside. Look forth, the golden star reveals itself to us once more. Indeed, somewhere deep in the infinite dark, a single star shines brighter than the rest. Okay. So, if I understand correctly, I get to do 3 rights and then go back to the liberation rights. Which is worrisome in a way. Okay, so uh, I would have to fight undied. For the next liberation, from what I would gather. Yeah, I suppose so. But since I remember, the rights are calling her again for the fall of Soliam, where one among you may go free, should you prevail. It is as we discussed. The circle of the rights is beginning to turn more and more quickly. Perhaps the scribe themselves aren't taking notice. Fortunately, having more frequent opportunities to free ourselves is not unwelcome to our plan. I suppose it's good for everyone, including the withdrawn, who will oppose us next. Getting Mount Alodiel out to be a little easier than before at least. We should be able to make landing near to some of the old monuments to the scribe. Let's set forth at dawn. Soon, everyone is off to rest as best as they are able, knowing that another chance at liberty for one of them shall soon present itself. I can talk to someone, I can talk to Pamita again. Despite Pamita's mental conditioning, you can tell something is troubling her. She won't listen to a word I say, not one damn word. If she weren't my blood sister, I should think I hate her guts as much as she hates mine. She shakes her head. I should apologize to you and everyone. I sought out Pamita without asking your leave. Figured I would rather seek forgiveness than permission, you understand? My attempts with Pamita didn't amount to much, as well you saw. So at this point, I'm hopeful you'll be more accepting of the apologies than she. Though, tell me something, reader darling. Do you suppose I'm going to betray you? You may know better than I do at this point. Well, I trust her. She is good intent so far. She played with us. You expressed to Pamita that you do not view her effort to make peace with Pamita as being contradictory to the group's larger goals. You understand as why she did what she did. She says nothing for a while. That's kind to you to say, darling. May the others see it with such generosity, but if they don't, you need to but tell me to depart, and I'll be on my way. However, I promise that I wish to make up to you. You let me stay, and I'll see this through with all of you, no matter where we all end up. I'll be on the roof for a bit, I think. You take care too, darling. Despite Pamita's disappointment with the outcome of her confrontation with her blood sister, you sense she's less trouble now after a brief conversation. Okay, that's good. Let's go somewhere else. Being here in Flagging Ends continue to sap everyone's spirit. Oh, come on. I'm going away. I'm going away now. Getting away now. Doop, 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 doop. So much up north. Oh, what is that? The inverted fall of Soliam roams the sky, somewhere beyond its light commonwealth, beyond your vision and beyond your grasp. Your home is there somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Those who transcend the shimmer pool after a liberation rite, the fall shall send them on their way. I suppose that it would be unfair if we could simply fly. Oh. Favor of the scribe. Well, I would like her to have some favor. You make landing on the sacred Mount Alodiel, upon whose summit the next liberation rite shall soon take place. You wonder who among you may regain his or her freedom this time. Wolfbrand finds you after the post-flight inspection. We shall have to take the rest of the trip out to Falsodium by land. May we soon liberate another one of our own there. That should raise the chance of that our plan shall ultimately succeed. We find Pamita in the midst of a heated conversation. All I'm saying is we're limiting not only our chances individually, but all your friends' chances as well. Jodariel seems to be considering whatever is that Peruta proposed. Reader. The heart here is suggesting that perhaps it should be best if I were to form an alliance with the one whom I fought for the better part of my life. Just with me, Jodariel. I cannot vouch for anybody else. How utterly absurd. If we were in the Commonwealth, I would not have stained my hand against her. That I can say for certain. However, as Edwin would say, what happened back there, perhaps none of that matters anymore. And what matters more is what we do from here. That is to say, I'm willing to give it a shot. You mean you'll be willing to conduct the rites with me? Yes. Excellent. I knew that you would come around. Though she never come around, but I had to give her the benefit of the doubt here. I'm grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let old enmities between our essence or room between us, or other in our little party for that matter. After all, do not push with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here is thus inclined to bear us in the coming rites. I am willing to defer to her. Anyway, you see, I think I managed to make amends there. Doubtless we get on swimmingly in no time. Yay! They can play together. Later that day, you accompany Pamita into the ancient formation of Emperor's Fall, where a monument to Gulgulatanian awaits you. Perhaps due to the nature of the place, you begin to sense Pamita in her thought, as clear as she were speaking aloud. Talking to the dead again, Pamita. Fine, why not? Ought to keep your mind off things. Just don't go getting your hopes up. The life back there, it wouldn't be any better anyway. Soon you and she are finished paying your respect. You return to the wagon in silence, as fitting as though Gulgalatian has shown you a favor. At dawn, you shall begin your ascent. For now, the solitude is for pursuing your vocation. Oh, she gets to hope. Let's study skill. Let's try this. You find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rite with undivided attention. Through greater understanding comes the reader influence. Let's reduce the time of banishment. That would be great. You concentrate on the substance of the word and teaching of the Book of the Rite, such as you understand them thus far. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within. You cannot tell. Okay. So, stat boost for everyone. Jodariel. Oh yeah, I want to maybe send Tizo away, so I want favor for him. On the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Lou Florian, and Tizo happened to take notice. Hello again, old friend. Oh my god, is it the first time we're doing a voice for him? Okay. Hello again, old friend. I hope the stars are comforting to you. These night wings are as strong a spirit as I've seen. look after them. He says little after paying his respect. However, as you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Luz Colarian has shown you favor. Presents. Yay! Yay! You and your companion gather once more at the Scribe's Gate, with a single narrow trail lead upward toward the summit patch on our way Court of Thorn. Come this way, please. The minstrel leads you toward the archway where its counterparts wait. The exile of the Nightwings have returned. They have. Greetings, Celeste. She all but ignores him and motions to the rest of you. Now then, each of you in turn, please state your name and what it is you seek while crossing Scribe's Gate. Please do just as she says. Everyone step forward, one after another, much like before. Gabe passes through the gate. Tizo passes through the gate. Sir Gilman passes through the gate. Rookie passes through the gate. Pamita passes through the gate. Judariel passes through the gate. Wilfred passes through the gate. No one is left to go but you. You step forward and declare yourself as you did before. The guardian of the Scribe's Gate regards you with a still expression. Then she addresses all of you in her formal manner. The Hate Scribe bids the Nightwing welcome. Go forth with glory. Terry glances at the Gate Guardian. You have her gratitude, Celeste. But she pays him no need. Okay, time to liberate somebody else. Again, you gain to the top of Mount Alodiel, from which the downside sprawl before you. You wonder whether one among you soon shall follow Edwin for this place. Let's talk, because maybe something... Pamita is staring out the window as you approach. I miss flying, reader darling. Take it from me. It feels as good as you expect. It's not enough for those of the Commonwealth brutes to cast us down here if they can get their finger on us, but they make sure we never fly again as once we did. All while calling it an act of mercy. Let me ask you something. You learn a thing or two. What have you studied taught you of my kind? We know the violence they did. You are well aware of the history of violence, transgression that the harp of the high-wing remnants have wrought upon the Commonwealth. Though the Commonwealth is not blameless, the tactics employed by the high-wing remnants are reprehensible and will only lead to further ruin. The spirit, darling, let it all out. Yes, we are winged barbarians, one and all, with skin like razors and a taste for blood for your children. Is that it? You should know that many of my kind rather enjoyed the reputation which we have cultivated among yours. My kind certainly are known for their good sense of humor, I can tell you that. My little tongue got me into no small amount of difficulty till I learned to keep it well under control. The mountains I come from, the views there certainly are something, but there's a bleakness to it too. Being surrounded only by those consumed by the desire to avenge. We're very proud like that. Everybody vying to be the strongest, to kill the most of you. That way we might just get a shot with the prince, continued the line, if he even exists. Imagine that being the best case scenario, darling. Shakes her head. Anyway, I was just thinking I rather enjoyed traveling we've done. The change of scenery does me some good. Perhaps I stick to wandering after all this. In fact, I have a fancy for some wandering right now, if you excuse me. She heads off of the wagon into the splendor of Mount Alodiel. Okay, well. Let's see the chop. Blah, 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 blah. What do you have? This is good. I think I have to wait. Okay, and let's go to the next rite already. The time has come for your second liberation rite to commence. You observe Tariq and Wilfred speaking in hushed tone but cannot sense the topic of the tone. Then Wilfred looks up to you. I trust that you're feeling as prepared as possible, my girl. Each rite is consequential to our journey in its own respect, though these liberation rites have more immediate effect. It's somewhat crass. However, I've gone and estimated by how much each of your companions may contribute to the outcome of a plan should they be liberated here. Factors such as their previous occupation, innate tendency to lead, and oratory skills contributed to my assessment. It's nothing personal for all in this together. Besides, we all ought to return this time if possible. Know simply that for each one of us who goes, in so doing, our he or she raise our total chance of success. Reader, madame, this night this night you shall confront the Windrun. They already have appointed a knight to be liberated should they manage to prevail. We all have faith in you, my girl, and lo, even the stars agree on this account. Another Titan? Well, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it.
The Nightwings have returned unto the fall of Solium, at which the scribes first formed their sacred...
No, I don't want to risk it. Don't tempt me. No, 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 no. I want to succeed.
But only for one exile who prevails in this...
For the 8 scribes, I will succeed.
Adversaries all did strive to earn this opportunity. 'Twas the withdrawn which earned it. Who shall be absolved is up to all of you.
The pyres burn in each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyre burns in each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointing one of the Windrun, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. The bug dweller undying appears from the shadow and reaches for a mask. We're known to be witch Sundial. Our adversaries, they are nothing to us, or the one we serve. Yea, we shall be devoured in the coming ages, an age of strife, brought down by our fell wings and many seeing eyes of Eastlack, the astral born. You speak blasphemy upon the sacred site, Undial. If you value your liberty, then I suggest you cease your mocking of the scribes. The scribes, they fail to stop Eastlack. He shall rise against. As for ye, Nightwings, you have no consequence in Eastlack rend this. She donned her mask once more. Soon we shall return to the land which Eastlack swallows up, where ye shall love her in war and blood, and that many of many others. Now then, have the Nightwing reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct the liberation rite. Reader, I am bound to tell you once more, The first companion would you choose shall go free this very night, if you prevail. Once the enlightened may be enlightened, not all among ye may be ready. The other two chosen from the triumvirate shall lend their aid. Nightwings, make your decision.
Who would you set free?
Oh. Yeah, I forgot they have to level up if I want to. Mmm. And just to make sure. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, hmm. You know what? I think I would free Rookie. But before, isn't Wilfred said something about the percentage of chance that anyone can be? Oh, I don't think. Okay. I would free Rookie because he's not bad, but between Gay and Jodariel, I think it is the less useful one, I would say. Good choice there, sister. Though if I get out there and I don't know what we're gonna do without me.
Who shall be at his side?
I think we should get Pamita. And we should get Jodariel.
Jodariel.
Understood. Let us return him home.
The choice is cast.
Soon we shall release the others for Nightwings. We have much in store for you.
Commence.
Boom. Oh. Boom! Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. No! No! No!
Quite an exchange. Glorious.
Boom! Okay.
Into their pyre.
Rookie again. Ishak we invoke the oversee. Ancient strength befall our enemies within deep blood. Damnation to unite wings. Damnation to the scribes. The invocation of his lack, your adversary, which on thy curse shall summon forth dark pools of banishing ichor wherever any exile is banished ere this night. Oh, she's
The foul witch
she's cheating.
that she served the scribes as faithfully as the monstrosity which she adores. Too slow there, Panther. Well cast. The orb slips from your clutches. Now there.
Oh no! No, 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 no.
Of strength from the Nightwing's opponents. Bask in the purifying flame. The rite is nearly ended. What happened there?
No!
Simply abhorrent.
No! No! Oh my god. What's happening? No!
And there it is at last.
Did I win?
The Nightwing
Oh, yes! I did it! Whew.
past their adversaries in the end.
Oh my god, I did it!
Thus ends the
Oh, that was close. Too close for comfort.
and thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved
Oh.
misdeed,
Oh my god.
return to glory.
Woo.
Wealth. His
Oh my
and
god.
all others shall
I'm so glad that I've succeeded this.
to carry out their rightful sentences.
No, this affront against his lack of miracle, and his vengeance shall darken the skies. Okay, just shut up. So, what now? I guess I'm just supposed to jump into this waterfall thing back there and then that's it? I'm free? I'm free? Something comes over him then. Now listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking you're gonna miss me, yeah? You're gonna do just fine, even without old rookie Greentail there to keep an eye out all the time, even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all that. Me, I'm going to be busy drinking myself sitting on Commonwealth stocks. I'm sure I'm soon gonna forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, just be sure and stop by and visit me if you get back there too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop right in the town. You can miss it. So yeah, stop by and say hi. I think I'm gonna go. So excuse me. It drops into the shimmer pool and disappears within. Although you still can hear him going on about something. Well, let me tell you, this is weird in here. Hey, it's starting. Wait. And we freed
Godspeed, Rookie Greentail.
We freed Rookie.
The eight scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Thank you, Pamita. Good at time as any to say thanks for having me along on this strange little journey of yours, reader darling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I will make her better all around. Of course.
Till the turning of the stars, farewell.
A +4 to any skills? She deserves it. Whoa. What are you doing? Hey? My cat was just trying to get onto something and she got right into the alcohol bottles. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the Woodrun in the Liberation Rite. That's one less mouth to feed. It seems our group grows smaller. Also, I'm glad that Rookie is gone in a sense that I don't have to do his voice anymore. You succeeded in liberating Rookie, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. We did what we could. With each liberation rite, we strive to advance our plan. A brighter future awaits at the end of a path. For now, we must persevere. Speaking of which, reader, I take it you have seen stars, or should I say, the lack thereof. You have, or did. Once more the sky is all abyssal darkness, following the liberation rite. No star illuminate themselves to guide you further on your path. Then let us go once more to the moonlit alcove. I have an errand I must run besides once we arrive. Best we recover now and make our way southward at first light. Oh, the other one I want to get rid of soon is Sir Gilman because his voice is a shrill. After the liberation rite, you find Sir Gilman in an uncharacteristically quiet and contemplative mood. He salutes you crisply with his tail. Glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the mold rookie Greentail. Long may he be prosper in the Commonwealth, and in so doing may he benefit the plan into which we all have been thrust. Then he falls silent for a time. You sense him growing very emotional. A noble rookie, this knight found is a kindred spirit, Master Reader. One of questionable honor, the greatest cunning, and such blinded speed as to befit a minstrel's tale. This knight fears our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable in him. Of course, this knight is also pleased that Rookie has achieved his freedom, very much so. And furthermore, this knight shall now continue training even harder than before. Rookie Greentail, this knight shall train on and until such time as it is swifter than the jagged lightning of deathless tempest. Now, Master Reader, this knight must beg his leave for you. For it is time not for his rest, but for his training. Know that he is very grateful for your wisdom and your guidance is right. Between yourself and Master Rookie, you have instilled within this knight an unshakable resolve. He bows low and bid you a good evening. Thank you. Let's continue our journey to Moonlight Alcove. You once again find yourself amid the serene walkway of Moonlight Alcove. Here you can await the time until the stars deign to shine for you again. We have returned to a place of respite. Please make yourself comfortable, such as you can. We are here for the messages are by expect they shall shine bright again in time. As for me, I shall return by then, for here is something I must do. There, from top the sacred mountain, you gaze down into the abyss that is the downside. You wonder when the stars shall align themselves once more. There, upon the sacred mountain, you and your companion once more await the night the stars begin to shine again. The plan of which you all apart is set in motion. The Commonwealth, a nation that stood almost 1,000 years, is in turmoil. If your companion returns there through the liberation rite, what sort of places shall they be coming back to? Any moon pass. One evening, amid a downpour with no interest whatsoever in relenting, Wilfred requests everybody to convene. You understand he has an announcement of some sort. Soon everyone is assembled, and Wilfred regards the group. Everyone, there is an aspect of our plan of which I have not talked about you at length. Look around at your companion. What do you see in them? He left the question hang a moment in the air. I'll tell you what I see in all of you, in all of us. I see in all of us living vision of 8 scribes themselves, each one among them hailing from different type which later form our commonwealth. My observation does not come from pompousness, I think. Rather, I believe the scribes themselves desired, or shall I say desired, such a course. Together they created all the ceremony of which we're now a part. The exile, liberated through the rites, went on to found the Commonwealth based on their values and their teaching. Thus, an instrumental aspect of our plan is to embody the spirit and the culture from which the Commonwealth arose so many centuries ago. That may, when we all united on the other side in solidarity, the people all shall see that we reflect the values that they cherish in their hearts, not merely our own. Anyway, we're still missing one key representative on behalf of Molten Millet, and I happen to know a certain bug dweller who I think shall fit the part most splendidly indeed. Emotion for someone to approach. Oh, Bertrude! A certain bug dweller slitters forward. You recognize her straight away. It is my pleasure to introduce you to a dear old friend of mine who I believe you met. Welcome to Nightwing's Bertrude. The bug dweller called Bertrude utters something guttural by way of greeting. We are to understand that you require further help from us. Yes, dear Bertrude, the time has come. Bertrude here is far and away the most accomplished alchemist whom I have ever met. You soon will find that she knows much about the rite as well. Bertrude, look at you and your fellow exile ancient turns. We've right any? Parent? Everyone is silent as Bertrude searches their expression. Then treble, small ones, and hold well the tongues. Lest we remove them. She takes her leave without another word. Please excuse Bertrude's blunt manner. I guarantee she shall more than make up for it. Everyone disperse. It seems now that the ranks of the Nightwings are complete. Bertrude joined the group. Whoa! You sense her powerful presence. Now then, my girl, perhaps you not think that our bright want more there behind those stubborn rein, meaning it is time that we go back to business. Indeed, once more several stars shine bright with cold and summer sky. Let's look up the sky. Ahub, Gol, Ores. Oh yeah, we could see the plan. Yeah. Let's do this one, I think. Yeah. That Baker Asfa and his descendants are frankly disgrace to the traditions of the right. They care not for the bat but only for glory. He then shares with you what he has heard about your next opponent. Baker Aspa, a volatile cur whose packs the dissidents conduct the right more for the thrill than freedom. Back on the other side, Barker never quite took the culture of the Commonwealth and often ran afoul of the land of various acts of boorishness and vandalism. He always promised to go straight, and in time he found a certain niche, for he was an accomplished hunter, and the people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. Barker relished to hunt more than anything, and spent his earning on a variety of questionable things. One particularly raucous evening, Barker was caught relieving himself on the foot of the statue of the Art, Justice, and Drobless Fort, and that was the end of his citizenship. In the downside, he caught the notice of the dissidents who observed his speed, ferocity, and fearlessness. He soon became the best of them. Barker's reputation grew among the exiled of the Jomer Valley region, where he is unafraid, taking what he wants. To think the Commonwealth attempted to go punish him afforded him a freedom that he never had. Oh, but it is very late. Good night, my girl. You wish Wilfred a restful evening in turn. It is too late to take flight. So tomorrow you can press on. But it's not too late to talk to somebody. Hello, Bertrude! You find Big Bertrude looking about the black wagon in a disapproving way. She fixes a gaze on you. Her expression does not change. Yes, such clutter added to this wagon. This will look up at the last. Unsightly. Remember thee from our abode in flying hands. Then those must be the raiding ones to whom Sandalwood referred. She moved in close, studying you. You recall that the mere touch of a bug crown of the Soddenborgs can induce paralysis or worse. That one, that one such as thee can extract meaning from the dawn. 'Twas a fate we wish to witness for ourselves. The flesh has been but the smallest fraction of the year won't reach or withstood, and yet we are expected to believe that those can understand the Book of Rights. Then she backs away for someone else as joined her. Hell be true, madame. Is everything to your liking at this time, or is it something more which you require? We have been unable to locate a supply of rotworm gizzard extract among the belonging. Other than that, we shall lodge no complaint at present. Is it possible that Wilfred has a small supply among his possession here? If you would care to accompany me, we may yet procure some. That will be agreeable with us. Then after you, madame. As they depart, you think you see the Tariq nod his head your way. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's continue our journey. You rise early that morning. Gertrude is already awake. She's called at you. Good morning, reader. Gertrude. I trust you stay as not being too uncomfortable. Nay, Sandalwood, the comfort of this place are not for us. Fly us forth from here to lower ground. Let us get on with all this. The reader here shall do so once the group is ready. I thank you for your patience. I like her. She's kind of a cranky old granny, but she don't take any shit. Soaring far above coastline shore, you notice Pamita gazing down to the frozen cliff below. That damn place down there. I like it least of all. I think I'm on everywhere we've been. I'm thankful that there've been no reason to return. Reminds me my home is all. The high-wing remnants. We all grew accustomed to the thinner air amid the cliffs that reaches the cloud about your commonwealth. But it was not the nicest place. Little wonder that my sister settled for a rather warmer base of operation in this land, there by the nest of Trista. Anyway, I'm pleased to have spent a little time as possible near here. Let's fly on and go about our business. Okay. You can hear the angry hissing from undied away from proposition. You think mayhaps the sky belong to ye? Foolishness, the sky ever reign above them, and belong to the astral born. You shall be smitten from his skies on his awakening. Now, begone! Okay, but... Okay. The hulk of Walrus. It has drifted up here in the sea for long better than might be expected. Perhaps you have already read the doomship demise in the embrace of the unfathomed Plorns. Some say it was the sea itself which preserved the sea's remain, hidden properties within the waters, sea creatures binding together ruined planks of wood. Those such as yourself and the dissidents know another truth I gather. The star will not align over the wreckage if it not have greater significance than first appear. May you have good fortune here during the coming rite. Okay. Okay. Well, don't we will not listen to Tizo because the last time it was really not good. You touched on at the Sea of Solace where you first encountered Sir Gilman and Pyre. You shouldn't stall carry on by sea, though for now you have some time to spare. Wilfred is poring over a copy of the Book of Right as you approach. He looks up and smiles. The road to freedom written in the book that hardly anyone believes exists, and fewer still can read and comprehend. Sometimes I marvel how absurd all of this is, my girl. Tell me something though. I spent so much time considering the book, but known so few with whom I could discuss it in much detail. You could have some time to turn to it by now, so what do you think? Worth all the fuss? Well, it's fascinating. You tell Wilfred the book has fascinated you in that you have never ever seen anything quite like it. He nods slowly as you describe your experience with it. I share the sentiment. To have in your possession a genuine artifact from the forgotten time. How much of it is exactly true and how much of it is described retelling of the events? I find this endlessly fascinating to consider, I must admit. He puts away his copy of the book with care. It is amazing that these volumes have survived for all this time, I think. Whatever they are made of has withstood the ravaging effect of time quite well. And the ideas there contained they remain rather provocative as well. To think that the Commonwealth disavows the existence of the book despite official recognition of the eight scribes, are in although the reasons why are in there written plain, how fascinating that its secret has been kept for all this time. Anyway, you have to excuse me for my extracurricular interest in its teaching. I used to teach a version of its history. To have access to the real thing has brought me some small pleasure. Let us be certain to preserve these volumes from whoever shall be next to use them. He turns his attention to other matters and bids you a good afternoon. You do your best to keep up with Pamita as she delves into the immeasurable depths of Ragged Rock. She indicates that some of the winged sisters may be nearby to lend their aid. This is as far as you can follow, reader darling. Please excuse me for a little while. She swoops up, leaving you on your own. Some time passes, during which you can almost feel the downside encroaching all around you, and then, well, that was certainly interesting. I suggest we get out of here. It would appear the dissidents soon will have a little accident that should dampen the spirits. Oh, that is good. Thank you, Pamita. Thank you so much. And we're getting ready for the next ride. Blah blah blah. What is Ulp already? Ulp. Oh, the number of time of banishment. She got tens of hope. So I should give her that to have a better time. Because we're gonna play with her. Okay. No, we did that by nothing. Once more, you have returned to the Hulk of Horus, and your companions stand ready beneath a still night sky, awaiting for the commencement of the rite. You overhear some of the word to another as you wait for the signal in the star. Our adversaries are to be the descendants then. Lower thy voice and raise thine eyes aloft. Just then you observe a glint of starlight that begins to shine above, and your companions soon fall silent. Hmm. Oh, I don't think I will play with the Titan Star. Too risky. Really, really too risky.
The much vaunted reader has returned.
Mm-hmm.
It would appear her ranks grow stronger. Consorting with the bog-crone Bertrude, are we? How very strange that you befriended her. At any rate, your adversaries in this rite shall be the dissidents. Put out their flame and walk the path to liberty.
Yeah. Oh, what was his voice again? Smell that, mates? Looks like we're gonna have to take this this one a little serious this time. That's right, cause they ain't got Grey Cal clogging up their ranks no more. He's back home now, which is the Earl Mum where it belongs. Right time. You Nightwing dump that deadbeat. Gotta have some standard after all. Just the same, we're gonna stomp you to the ground. Get ready. Whew. Hold a moment, reader. The crone Bertrude slits forward, rearing the raiments of the right. Now that Bertrude is among our ranks, it would be best if you become familiar with her repertoire. You have no obligation to make use of her ability, of course. Good, Bertrude? Please show the reader something of your aptitude. Yeah, we expect those shall be inclined to bring our sorceries to bear. Long have we studied these rite of thine. Let us show thee what we know of them thus far.
The bog-crone Bertrude shows herself in full.
Oh yeah, she jumps.
I wonder what became of her accomplices. One accomplice in particular.
I'm not sure. Oh, okay.
None are sentenced into exile without
And
sufficient
there
cause.
she blasts. Quite long and a wide range. Oh, she can power blast. Okay. Now then, reading one, know that our freedom is a little consequence of us. We side with ye because of Sandalwood, because of this plan. We shall aid you in the rights ye in the plan, thus we are disposal and await the biding.
Now let us get started.
Yeah. Oh. Wait. You got so much people. Jump a second time. Oh, okay, good. Presence. What is... That's why Zora is so big. Okay. And then... Oh, we can avoid banishment in him too? Okay. But they take some time, so I better banish them because they are banished for a long time. Long time. Tizo. Because I want them back. And I think I will go Pamita.
It is done.
Been itching for another girl. Let's have it make them their shreds.
Commence. Tizo banished. There goes old Bertrude.
Oh yeah. Boom. Bye bye.
Big on Bertrude. Ouch. A shameful outcome. Flailing.
No. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Oh.
A stroke of luck is all.
Okay then. See you next time. Have fun. Have a good night.
Glory.
Ciao ciao. Oh. Ooh.
Now then.
Oh no.
Horrent. Shame.
Ah, come on. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. She's good to jump directly into the pyre.
Perfectly
Mmm.
agreeable performance
Okay.
overall.
We're good. We're good.
The rite is ended.
Blah, what happened back there, mates? Have you ride for this?
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes. Understanding deepens in the mind of the imp Tizo.
This. Thank you, Pamita.
The ancient crone called Bertrude.
Does their grasp of ancient sorcery grows ever stronger still? Okay, let's see what she got. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I think I prefer being defensive about
The
this.
secrets of the wild witch revealed. Until the stars align.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good. After prevailing over the dissidents in a pitched battle, you return to the wagon to find Wilfred and Tariq in the midst of a conversation. Most strange that this one star should be eliminated now. That is not what I expected. Nor I, Wilfred, sir. Then Wilfred noticed you there. Reader, Tariq and I observe a strange occurrence in the sky is all. You have heard that the star of Cameron Rope Collar is eliminated now. It is but another star, except our models and prediction of the cosmos does not anticipate this. Anyway, go see for yourself. I shall make the wagons ready in the meantime. You see only a single shining star illuminated far above. It is just as Wilfred indicated. Let's see where it is. No. Yeah, we're gonna fight this guy. Then we are summoned to the Isle of Kelmer, deep within deathless tempest. Have you been there before, Tariq? So long ago. I scarce recall the time, only the scent. It is the place from whence the creature native to this land sprang forth. Reader, let's not concern ourselves with superstition hell about the place. We set forth at dawn, and soon see for ourselves what to make of it. Let's talk to the people inside. Thank you, Bertrude. You are unaccustomed to seeing Bertrude smiling, and yet there she is, just doing that. So You see soon why you have observed before our manners seem to soften to the degree it can whenever Wilfred is around. If only I could have seen their faces then. What was your secret there? Asked dear Bertrude. It appears that you're reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. Flame resistant ink, sandalwood. It was the ink themselves which kept those volumes from being burnt or ash. Flame resistant ink. Of course. The good officer who came to visit, they were so intent on burning all the evidence, they did not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. That's that they were later found a way to burn die stamping press regardless. The waiting words they move us many times, and many other won't renew there in the southern bars. No matter, dear Bertrude, what's done is done. At last, we made it difficult for them. Is that not so? While introducing some of our fellow citizens to the new ideas? Yeah, perhaps. My word would not have reached near half as many were if not for you. Not to mention how I managed to elude them for another decade or so. I'm ever thankful for your sacrifice. Thy thanks shall not be necessary, Sandalwood. Well, you shall have to thank them from me anyhow. Thank you, Bertrude, for helping to fulfill a modest other's dream. What's good at stamping press without good inks? No good at all. They exchange a laugh at this, but then, even still, I'll introduce her though as not laugh for us. Is that not so? Bertrude. Nay, we understand for what. There need no further explain this. They are different kind of love, Bertrude. That account has nothing to teach us. They each remain silent for a time. Our hearts, they cannot be controlled, Bertrude. Less as thing they act well on their own. He puts his pipe away. I am blessed to have you in my life, back in the Commonwealth here as well. I mean, that, although I know that is not enough. At first, Bertrude did not seem to acknowledge that in any way, but then, nay, Cinderella, it is enough. It is enough. She departs without awaiting a response, brushing past as she goes. Wilfred should turn away as well, politely bidding you a good evening. The two old friends have evidently managed their way past certain tension in the long-standing relationship. The latter seems to draw certain strength from one another. Let's continue our journey. Take off time. Yes, vacation time is good. You make landing within deathless tempest far west of Rupert's Breach through the shore beyond. You wonder which sort of celestial landmark lies hidden amidst this water, though for now you may have some time left before continuing onward. You meet up with Jodariel, who suggests you to go ranging with her through Barb Reef. Here you are, reader. Let us go. Together you set out to explore the tumultuous water around the Black Wagon. You find little to speak of other than desolation typical of the downside. Nothing of note. Let us return. You and Jodariel make your way back to the wagon. Though eventful, your search helps ease the burden of waiting on you and leaves you with the time to pursue vacation. I can speak with her. You find Jodariel seeming deep in thought. You consider whether to bother her. Your presence is not unwelcome, reader. Remain a moment, please. She stared at you for some time. Today marks the beginning of my 16th year in exile. You look back at her and remain silent. You sense that all she wants from you right now is for you to listen. I have kept count, but notches in this breastplate of mine each passing day. Not how much it is astray. 16 years, reader. The orphan which I fostered would be long since fully grown. Some of them are likely gone. Many of them spoke of how they longed to one day serve with me on the blood border. Sometimes I cannot help but wonder if I still were captain. Could I have protected them? Could I have made the difference? Think not. The Commonwealth and the Highwind remnants, they have fought eternally. Those such as I have come and gone throughout the ages. I catch myself feeling pity for my years, but then I then remained there on the blood border. It is unlikely I would have lived to see this day. She looks at you again. Do you know why they cast me down? I was a decorated captain. They said I was the best. She closed her eyes a moment before she continues. One day, it was a standard patrol, but I ran across a pack of harps fledgling, fully armed, and preparing for a strike, but all under helm. They were nothing from my regiment. We ensnared them all and took them in. A considerable price. They were not yet conditioned, and could be made to talk. When the order came down that they were to be executed, I could not bring myself. The Commonwealth, priding itself on mercy, committed such acts through one such as me. It was unconscionable. So I thought then, at least in my younger years, I let the damn birds go, made no claims as to the contrary, and turned myself ill. I was cast down the following week, 16 years ago. Thus, my enemies had the last laugh in that exchange. If I were faced with the same choice again, today I do not know for certain that I would have chosen just the same. Now then, I shall go and mark this occasion, as I have always done. Be well, reader. She heads out of the wagon alone. Hmm. Okay. Let's upgrade something else. Blah blah blah. Presents. The Nest City. Let's continue our journey. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side come hopping toward the wagon, here in the boundless water of deathless tempest. You let in and offer him some light refreshment, as Rookie would have done. The imp message turned out to be about him. We can learn Rookie past transgression have been forgiven since his return to the Commonwealth. He was even offered a well-appointed home and place of business. Must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that Rookie always claimed to have had for himself in the extended family. Eventually, and somewhat reluctantly, however, he refused the gift. Instead, he tracked down Wilfred's agent and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. The last bit of message sounded as though it was transcribed word for word from something Rookie said. It simply read, "The rest of you better get back here soon, or else." You thank the messenger him for the report. Soon it has all your companions talking. We understand this rookie holds no small degree of influence, at least among his kind. Don't you think he must be sad to have turned down a house? Obviously sad. Hard to believe he would have turned down living in that kind of luxury, though maybe got used to it out here. Ah, the noble rookie. He sets a shining example to us all. I agree. It seems that Greenchild has himself a conscience after all. The news of rookie liberations fills you and your fellow exile with newfound resolve. The messenger him accepts some scrap to eat from you and rushes up. Hey! One more hope. Your wagon shuddered to a halt at the Heisel of Kelmer. Bizarre cropping give it a forbidden feel. In the distance you hear all gibbering noise that sound like drive hymns. Blah blah blah. Ah, we got rings. Ah, okay. It's rings with pairing bonus. Yeah, they are pricey though. Okay. Is there any talisman that could or a casting maximum range would be good to upgrade to return immediately. Ten, 11. Not this one, but oh yeah, aura casting. Let's commence the rite. Everything is prepared. Night is before the take all above the Darkwater Isle of Kilmer when Wilfred gets your attention. Reader, I suppose you may remember our first meeting that with that manly Tinder stop. You would be mortified, of course, if you forgot. I would say that is an embarrassment to my kind, but unfortunately, I've known many others like him. We are a discontented people, I suppose. Anyway, when we last saw him, you might recall that I avoided him. We are not good acquaintances or anything, but he knows enough people in high places that he could be harmful to our plans should he be know of my involvement. And so, Wilfred donned his ritual mask. I shall have to be discreet here, as I am with the Nightwings. Once again, I can no longer hide from him outright. Perhaps, though, he shall take me for a common sap. Anyhow, it seems to me that we may have a right to conduct. Oh, will he be joining us someday?
A glorious eve to you as ever, O you exiles of the Nightwings. The 8 scribes dragged you all the way into the blasphemous Isle of Kaelma. Here you're to be surrounded by even more gibbering nitwits than usual. Your adversaries in the coming rite shall be the Chastity. Snuff out their Pyre's flame and show your worth. Now prepare yourselves.
My, what have we have here? Why, the Nightwings come to grace us with their presence once again? You think that you can simply cut us down like last time, isn't it? You sense Wolfred reaching out to you. Reader, let us indulge him for the time. Perhaps he shall reveal something we can use to provide a disincentive for his meddling. Just let him keep on talking. I shall attempt to remain hidden. And the colors of those raiments, I mean, they are rather gaudy in this light, I have to say. Though, I mean, no offense at this, of course. So do you suppose the ride is going to commence soon? As much as I enjoy our chats like this, I do have to get going soon. If you must know why, I'm expecting an important message. From the other side, no less. Come down. Here something is brewing out there, some sort of unrest. So yes, it's a very important message. Sent out this way by one of those couriers, and I must say, those little things, their services are sent lately, not cheap. Though I'm sure that I could get a good deal on their services, if you wish, perhaps to contact a loved one back home. All I have, of course, is that you stand aside and let the chastity prevail as well as we ought. For I have date with destiny not long from now upon the fall of Solium. He continues talking from some time until at last the rite is set to start. Oh, my, look at this wonderful assembly of exile come from all different corners. Such a colorful retinue you Nightwings have. You know, I heard the most preposterous rumor about you that you were harboring an exceptionally notorious criminal, one who has design upon the Commonwealth himself. He looks right at Wolfred. But I could not imagine such outlandish tale could possibly be true. Anyhow, I so would like to meet everyone here. Hello, good Nightwings. I am Emanly Tinderstoff, and truly it is a pleasure to make your acquaintances. Manly has intruded on your privacy as you set to choose your triumvirate. You could not be less welcome. He seems to be searching for someone in your ranks. He suggests mainly that perhaps he had to check his own triumvirate is the key moment prior to the rite. Why, yes, of course. I was just taking the opportunity to beg all your salutation, for I so enjoy getting to meet my fellow exile face to face like this. Yes, there may be rules against this type of thing, but who's counting? I'm right. I'm sure the scribe wouldn't mind if they were here. Anyway, now that you mention it, I've got to check on my wonderful colleagues. See you shortly and good luck! Only leaves, at last leaving you to focus on the rites again.
Let us begin. Bertrude. Gay.
Let's go with those. And I might need... This night, that much separation for balls with slivered tongues. They are among its favorite kind to vanquish. Are you quite ready yet, O Nightwings? I doubt you are. Because my colleague of the Chastity, we have a trick or two which shall take you by surprise. Just watch. As the ride commences, the hymn throughout the cavernous area roll with excitement. Our struggle in our plan, mere entertainment to these loathsome creatures. Begging your pardon, sir. The hymns of the Highs are quite passionate about the ride just now. They offer a bounty in soul if your triumvirate proves worthy. They would pay us? In exchange for what exactly? And where did they get the soul for that matter? Our understanding is they wish to see us perform various feats of glory. As for the source of their wealth, who can say how much shall lie within the sea? Reader, it may seem beneath you, but the opportunity is real. If the soul could be of benefit, indeed, then reader, my girl, it is yours to decide if entertaining this side creature is justifiable distraction during these affairs. We trust your judgment. Now, let's not distract yourself further.
Now begin. Your adversaries are the first to strike.
Okay.
Hapless worm. Punishment for all. Now take it. How very sad for the chastity. Bertrude plunged into the
Woo!
Pyre.
Yeah!
Your adversary's Pyre now falls short of yours. Out with you all.
Boom!
Gentleman plunges into the fire.
Oh no! Mm.
Well, now that was exciting.
Boom!
Their Pyre weakens.
Yes, yes, yes.
Your Pyre burns brighter for the while. Sin.
Oh no!
Their aim was true and
Mmm.
wings. The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge. Your Pyre
Oh!
weakens.
Oh! Oh, she did that!
Didn't see it coming. That Pyre's flames grow weak.
The hymn grows more and more agitated with each passing moment. Some start spitting on onto the sacred ground. Now Now then, my impish friend, do calm yourself. Calm down, I say calm down, I say calm down.
What are those blasted creatures doing? This is a sacred tradition, not some boorish spectacle.
Boom.
Long goes Sir Gilman into flame.
Okay.
Once more like that, and we are finished here. Both vanished. And it is done.
No! No!
Chastity prevails.
No!
They pulled together ere their pyre sputtered out.
Oh, jeez.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Oh, wonderful! I want a feeling to prevail in the right, and not just against any old triumvirate, mind you, but the Nightwings themselves. Oh, this shall make a splendid tale indeed. Wilfred rushes inside, and as she glows, keep spouting off like that, manly, and you shall reveal all we need to know. You bore such a fear within your heart there, don't you? Coming from the aristocracy and now an exile, how they must speak of you. What would they think of you if you don't get out? Or even if you do? Wolfrey remained deep in thought, studying his adversaries. There, I see now. Then Wilfred receded into the shadows. What? My head? Ooh. Oh, I believe there must be some kind of mistake. I have to go. Ta-ta. Fine evening to you now. It's been a pleasure. Generally so. Manly stumbles away into stupor. And there he goes. I have listed a certain burden from him for the time. A bit of mercy for his sake, for my people's sake. As well as ensure he has no lasting memory of our encounter here or running into me. Now let's be off before he catches up with us again.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles? Sir Gilman's not as foolish as his lowly kind.
This night wonders at time about where we are and which forces Pyre bring us here together as under King Horus himself have taken its terrace in this noble quest.
Gertrude's lust for knowledge becomes manifest.
The strange design of the head scribe, their everlasting sorceries are strong within this land, and we shall yet make further use of them, I think. Let's do that.
Until the next right.
And I think we're doing good progress. After you and your fellow exile fell to the chastity, you find the Tariq tending to one of your own. Gertrude seemed to be unwell, although you cannot sense why. Oh, you're fitting, madam. We are terribly weary. We fear that we are digging ill somehow, for her is a strength not easily suppressed. I see, then please do not exert yourself or try. Tariq motioned for you to come closer. Reader, Gertrude appeared rather disoriented and more fatigued than usual. Reported feeling not entirely present, symptom of banishment sickness. She should soon be able to take part in light activities, I think, but under no circumstance shall be able to conduct the coming rite. Now then, I ought not keep you from star above. Please go have a look at them, for all of us, I think, are anxious to depart this place. The star yet shine for you, revealing various paths forwards. Yahoo, gold, blue. Let's select this one and then I guess we'll. It's getting late, so I guess we're gonna. After this story part, we're gonna finish the stream. It is good to know that Dalbert, Allheart, and the Fate are going at it this still as a once fear for them. The respect for tradition of the right has sometimes held them back. He then shares you details he attained for your next adversaries. Dalbert, Allheart, an adversary who should you expect a advanced generosity. Despite the advanced age, he also made for an formidable opponent, he and his son. The so-called Almer the Helpless, ever present at his father's side. He was abandoned as an infant for Dalbert farmed him and raised him as his own. Dalbert taught him everything he knew about cultural heritage as a descendant of one of the Alpha Chief thought to be descended from Holmur Manymane himself. However, his more vocal absence preserved old Kurd tradition in the Commonwealth often fell on deaf ears, even though roused the anger of officials. One day he insisted on celebrating Fang Song. Again, the wishes of his family. His family cushion was well founded in Disket and was taken into custody. As for Almer, father was led away. He put up enough of a fight to where he wound up sharing his father's cell and soon enough his sentence. In the downside, their fate brought them in contact with a pack of spectral cur residing in Holmur Valley. In time, they became acquainted with the rites and helped to revitalize the long-struggling triumvirate known as the Faith. They have since struggled on at times flirting with freedom, though seldom getting within striking distance. Yet still, they long to find a way to return to their ancestral home and family. Perhaps the Commonwealth saw not separating these two even in their exile as an act of mercy. Still, a sympathy ought not to stray from our course. Good night, my girl. You bid Wilfred a good evening. It is too late to take flight, so you make plans to rise at dawn to continue your travel. Let's talk with Tizo. Blah blah blah. Oh, he's sad. And then you're almost run into Gay as you turn to leave. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I was just wanting to come check on little Tizo there. I think there may be sticking hill or something. On further expansion, it occurred to you that Gay perhaps is not off the mark and that Tizo is unwell for some reason. Come on, Tizo, you're going to be alright. You may be the smaller of us, but I think you're the toughest. Though Miss Jodial, I think she's very tough as well. Oh, don't be silly, Tizo. You know I won't be doing that, don't you? Gay turns to you for a moment, lowering her voice. Miss, I think Tizo will like a little bit of privacy if you don't mind. Though I don't mean to be rude. It's just Tizo, well, I told him not to eat something. There was this. Well, I think it was a mushroom maybe growing in the corner over here. So I see Tizo sniffing at it and he's always hungry and usually I try to feed him but this time I told him no. Because I know my mushroom and whatever that was, I think it was a mushroom, but it wasn't one I know. Well, Tizo ate it anyway. Oh. So, anyway, I think that is going to be coffeed up, I guess. I think maybe any moment now. Because when I eat things, I thought were mushroom around here. I coughed them up as well. It made me rather sick, kind of like this over here. I hope I'm not being inappropriate because I'm not polite, maybe? Oh, come off to think of it, Tizzle. Why don't we go outside? Because then I won't have to clean up after you like the last time when you ate something I said maybe you shouldn't, remember? Hmm. Oh, don't worry, City. If you're taking ill, then I think you're going to be fine once you have a little walk outside with me. Because you're very tough. He's always beginning to look better already. You're my best friend, Tizzle. I won't let anything bad happen to you. Alright, please, I'll try, okay? Don't think anyone could stop you from eating things, though. Then she snatches Tizzle up in her arm and whisking out of the wagon with her. You hear her call back to you over her shoulder. Bye, miss. I make sure that Tizzle is alright. I promise, okay? Although the prospect of Gay administering medical assistance normally would give you a pause, Tizzle seems to accompany her willingly is enough. The two of them share a rather close bond since Gay first made contact with the group. For someone like her who had lived alone for so long, the friendship must be vital. And as for Tizzle, he must be impressed that a non-native of the downside seemed to know her way around food safety even better than he. Okay. So, well, it's late. That's it for the night. I wish everyone a good night and have fun. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the next streams. Bye.